guys? So Derek here from Simnett Nutrition. So you can see I'm out here, I'm in nature, I'm walking in my bare feet. So what's up with that? Well, I've had a few comments recently on my videos and people are asking me, hey, those shoes look really cool. What kind are they? What do you think about when you're buying shoes? So I'm gonna talk to you guys about that here today. There's definitely 4 things that I look for when I'm buying shoes, and I'll explain that now. Cool, so thanks for clicking on this video to watch, guys. I hope you learned something here today. I brought my bag and some of my old shoes here to show you what I look for when I'm buying shoes and to use them as an example. So to start off with, the first thing that I look for is that the shoes have a low drop. And I'm going to demonstrate using these Sauconys. These are awesome running shoes. They're the fast twitch too. They're nice and light. They're fairly simple, basic running shoes, but they are the most padded shoes that I have. So I do wear these when I go on longer runs or if I'm going to be going on some gnarly trail runs with lots of roots and rocks and things like that. Just a little bit more protection. But so to explain what a drop is, the drop is basically the difference between the padding on the heel of the shoe and the mid strike or the mid part of the shoe. So if this is 15 millimeters of padding at the back, 10 millimeters of padding at the front, you do the math. That's a 5 millimeter difference, so it's a 5 millimeter drop shoe. Some shoes are between 0 millimeters and up to 15, sometimes even higher than that. I prefer up to about 4 millimeters, 5 at the very most, but 4 millimeter drop seems to be perfect, anywhere between that and 0, and I use those for different things. So these are a 4 millimeter drop. I love them. That's definitely something I look for when I'm buying new shoes. I'll show you these really quickly, actually. These are the Morel Trail Glove. Now, this is a 0 drop shoe with very minimal padding. This is a shoe for experienced runners, people that have been wearing minimal shoes for a long time, been walking barefoot for a long time. There's almost no padding, there's 0 drop, and the shoes, they fold up into absolutely nothing. It is almost like you're wearing just a little piece of tire on the bottom of your foot. So the Morel Trail Glove, as much as I love it, and I had them for a long time, don't buy these as your first pair. So why would you want a low drop shoe? I mean, isn't more padding better? Not always, and I'm going to explain that to you guys here.
So when talking about running, there's 2 main ways that people's feet hit the ground. One of those being the heel strike. We'll talk about that first. This is when the heel obviously strikes the ground first. You can see the leg is a little bit out in front. It is quite straight. And the problem with this is that the impact goes straight up the leg. It isn't absorbed by the ankle. It goes straight through the knee, up the leg, into the lower back, through the hips. You can see here when I try and do it barefoot, it is actually really hard to run like this barefoot. If you want to know how to run naturally, just try and run barefoot because you won't run with your heel striking. And that is the reason why so many running shoes have such a big cushiony heel to help you absorb the impact. However, if you wear a more flat shoe, you have a tendency to mid-strike. So this is what I prefer. This is what I feel is more natural, less impact on your joints, in turn meaning less injuries and a longer running career. So here you can see the middle of my foot is the thing that strikes first. The heel isn't even touching at this point, whereas when you compare it to heel strike, the heel is the very first thing that touches. So you can see as I run here, it's nice and easy and light. Not a lot of impact. Nice short strides. Really nice and high kick up. So here as we transition to my bare feet, you can see that this is just how you should run. Like this is just what you would do on a beach, what you would do running across a field barefoot. This is how you should be in your shoes as well. And when you wear shoes with a low drop, they encourage you to run this way. That's why I just love them so much. So as we slow it down, you can see where the impact goes. It goes through the ankle, up the leg, the knee helps to absorb it, and then it goes up to the hips and the rest of the body. A lot of people even find that this helps them with shin splints, lower back pain, hip pain, and knee pain when running too. So try it out, but remember, if you're a heel striker or just getting into it, take your time easing into it. Do a few short runs a week first and then slowly work your way up.
So you can see why I'm out here in bare feet. I mean, that's just the way that Mother Nature intended us to walk. Lead with our forefoot, gentle pressure, not too much weight on the heel, lots of shock absorption through the ankles, through the knees, through the leg. So the second thing that I look for when I'm buying new shoes is a wide toe box. The toe box is the part of the end of the shoe, obviously, where your toes go. And I like that to be wide. I mean, of course, if you have a wide foot, you're used to looking for a wide toe box. But for me, I don't have a wide foot, and I've always enjoyed a wide toe box. These here are the Strike Force Movement Chill Pills. And these are an awesome shoe that I bought a while ago. Strike Force Movement is a local Vancouver company. Their shoes are kind of designed for CrossFit, or at least they support the CrossFit community. I don't know. Good enough for me to lift some weights and go for some simple jogs in, though. I know that. So these are awesome, and they have a very wide toe box. And I'm going to show you guys in this next video I made why having a wide toe box is important.
So you guys know me by now. I like to take things back to nature wherever possible. So let's talk about bare feet some more. When your foot is up, you can see the bones are nicely held together. And then when you put your foot down, your foot spreads out and the bones spread, so do the toes. This is called foot splay. And when you have a shoe like this one, that's a nice wide toe box, your foot stretches out and splays. So a shoe like this, however, which is a narrower shoe, does not allow that. I'm going to simulate that by taping my foot. And you can see with my foot pressed down, it does not splay at all. It stays really tight together. So why would you want your foot to splay? I mean, this definitely helps with improving balance. It helps to straighten and align your toes. It'll help with foot fatigue. It will also help if you have things like bunions, ingrown toenails. If you get shin splints as well, this can definitely help. So make sure when you're looking for shoes that it allows your foot to splay. It has a nice wide toe box, a lot of room for your feet to go, and you guys will definitely be more comfortable, be running longer, running faster, and feeling a lot better about it and closer to nature.
So you can see another reason why I'm walking barefoot. I mean, it allows the foot to splay, stretches all the tendons, strengthens your feet, gives you better balance. So there's another reason why I like wide toe box shoes. Just started raining. Hopefully the camera's still picking this up okay. The third being that they're really lightweight, and the fourth is that they're vegan shoes. So there's no leather, there's no animal glues being used in the shoe, there's no suede. Make sure they're 100% vegan, cruelty-free shoes. So we have some new shoes of mine. I bought some Etnies. I realize Etnies is a skateboarding company, but they have a line of shoes that are kind of for athletics, and definitely not a hardcore running shoe, but I saw it and the price was cheap. I saw it online on a website called niceshoes.com. They only stock cruelty-free vegan shoes, so I thought I'd try it out. So I just took the wrapping off. I haven't actually seen the shoes. I mean, I know what they look like, but I haven't tried them on. I haven't checked them out, and I was gonna wait for this video to do a bit of an unboxing. And we're gonna go through the 4 criteria and see if they fit it. So let's open it up. Awesome. So here they are, the Etnies Scout. And let's see, so the drop looks a little higher than what I was expecting, but it's not too much. And the heel actually kind of cups in a little bit, so this kind of comes up a little bit further than where your foot sits. So it's actually quite a flat shoe inside. The toe box, a little narrower than it looked, but I still like it. I'm sure it'll fit me well. They're definitely light. Like, I can't even believe how light these shoes are. Definitely the lightest shoes that I own, for sure. I like the style. The color looks nice. And of course, I got them from niceshoes.com, so I know that they're cruelty-free, no leather, completely vegan shoes. So let's try them on and see how I like them. They feel awesome already. I can tell you they're really light on my feet. I can tell they're nice and wide. They're allowing my foot to splay out really well. The drop doesn't feel too high, but I won't know until I'm running how that feels. So it's starting to rain pretty hard. I think I'm gonna go for a quick jog and see how I like these shoes, and I'll report back. Yeah, so these shoes are awesome. I love them. They feel amazing. I'm gonna try and keep them nice, maybe get out of the rain really quickly before I wreck them, but I'm definitely gonna run a little bit more. They feel so good, light, feel really light on my feet, feel like I can run really fast in them, and feels almost barefoot. So I love it, guys. I hope you learned something from this video. If you guys like minimalist shoes, definitely like the video. If you guys love running, if you just love shoes as well, let me know in the comments down below. I'm curious as to what shoes you guys wear. Do you guys wear minimalist shoes? Do you prefer something with a big heel? Comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on this next one. Thank you so much for watching. Get out there, go for a run.